Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Beth and Kirsten and Mimi Tammy and Beth and Kirsten and Beth and there's RD.
Our celebrity at her finest.
Yes, our little celebrity.
Please don't forget to leave your thummies if you would not mind. And today we are going to work on our rug again. How's everybody doing with their rug so far? I haven't done any more because I want to make sure I'm working it with you guys. Oh, Paula, that looks awesome. Hold on,
Isn't
let
that
me
pretty?
make you
Those two
let me
colors.
make you big.
Hello, Miss
Okay.
Kendra.
Wow, that is pretty.
Hello, Bonnie. How is everyone?
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Kendra. I'm more of a dork than a celebrity. Oh, wow. All right, I'm going to share Kendra's picture. Love those colors, Kendra. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God. Is that D yarn? That's got to be D yarn. That is gorgeous. Or it could be Mama G yarn. Hello, Wanda.
Absolutely love it.
Hey, Kim. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Kendra says blanket yarn.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Kenji. Hi, Wanda. Hi, Ganny Joe. Wanda still has mystery bags available for anybody that wants one. Her mystery bags are amazing.
Hello, Johanna. Hello, Miss Nessa. And Ivy B. We got all the celebrities here today, this morning, right now. I'm okay. That is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. Isn't it? I love the colors together, even.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Lexi. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, IVB. Hi, Nessa.
Hello, Kimberly.
All right, here is Wanda's information for her mystery boxes. But so the purple is blanket yarn. Is the blue and green blanket yarn? Did she say?
They're both blanket yarn.
Oh wow, gorgeous, Kendra. Absolutely gorgeous. Nessa, they are. Wanda's mystery boxes are amazing. Definitely worth the money. That's for sure. Ganny Joe, you'll be back next Thursday after Dee's live. Glad you'll be back. We've missed you.
Yes. I'm just glad you're feeling better. Those earaches are terrible.
Yes, they are. Okay, so all of Wanda's information is in those posts that I just put up, okay? Don't hesitate to go and subscribe to her and email her. She's an amazing person, and she has amazing mystery boxes. Okay, so back to the blanket, the rug with the blanket yarn.
The blanket rug.
I am on row 4 from last week.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to frog this. I'll be right with you on row 4. Whoops.
You did too many rows, didn't you?
Yep.
I thought so. But here's mine so far.
Whoopsie.
Nessa says, I have a video unboxing the one I bought on my YouTube channel. So does Dee's Creative Hands Crochet and Mama G Gear. Hi, Sally.
Hi, Miss Sally. Kindness matters.
So, has anybody got any questions about the rug so far?
Other than I need to pay attention to the count a little better. No.
Now, last week I was having problems with my printer. I got it figured out, and when it started working, it was printing, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? It printed it printed this rug pattern out 4 times. So if anybody needs the printed version, let me know.
She's got plenty.
Yeah, I've got plenty of them. But row 4 is just single crochet in every stitch.
I'm getting there.
Oh, thank you, Ganny Joe. I will be watching for them. Has anybody gotten their yarn from Joe's auction that I mailed out already?
Yeah, if you're having trouble with your printer and you don't clear the printing jobs, it will pick up where it left off. So you need to clear your the memory on the printer. Just go to the printer, open it up, and clear all documents.
Right.
All righty then. This much. I hate having to frog.
Nessa, yours just went out, so it's on its way. Ganny Joe, since you got yours, I had someone say that their yarn smelled like smoke. Did your yarn smell like smoke? I don't smell all the best, but I know some of Joe's yarn just smelled like it was older, but I didn't smell any smoke. But no, all right, because if people don't, if they have an issue with that,
well, most
hi,
of
Tracy.
that out in out in your yarn shed,
Right?
So unless there was a lingering odor there,
well, Joe did smoke, but I don't think she was a heavy smoker. But oh, so glad to hear that, Wanda. Yours didn't smell that way either. All right, awesome.
Hello, Tracy.
All right. Well, that makes me feel better because this next auction, I was going to go to the point of laying all the yarn out on the trampoline and letting it just air out for a while before I even put it in bags, if that was a problem.
Well, I told you just to hold on to mine until we're done, and then we'll worry about that later.
Right.
But yeah, I'm especially bothered by smoke, and it isn't just because of the oxygen. It's because um, I'm an old smoker. I mean, I smoked for 35 years.
Right.
So, what does
Kim
the back
G,
pattern look like?
the back so far looks just like the front to me, pretty much. Pretty close.
Except for, well, um, except for you've got the
Tracy, I have
back
not
loop
mailed yours
only.
out yet. Sorry. All right, you want to show the back of yours?
Okay, it's getting blown out. I guess it's the white. But you can see where you do the back loop onlys. That's it.
Right. I don't think we're going to see much of a difference on the back until we do the drop down stitch.
Yeah, then you'll see it.
Right. Nessa, I will send you the tracking number today. Tank says that Joe was a heavy smoker.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will know to just lay them out. I've got a front porch. I can lay them out.
Oh, wow, Wanda. I'm sorry that you had to go through that.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I quit the year that my mother died because I promised. She died from lung cancer. She had never smoked a day in her life, but I promised her that I would quit smoking, and I did. So, and that has been 24 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
So,
It's weird how people end up with stuff like that when they didn't smoke. My mom had cirrhosis of the liver and she never drank.
yeah, isn't it strange?
Yeah.
But all, okay, all of my mom's siblings and her, they all died from lung cancer, the same type of lung cancer. Every single one of them. So that's the weird part.
Wow. My dad was a smoker and he had a bad heart, but his heart issues had nothing to do with him smoking. It was all in the blood, it ran in the family.
Yeah, my dad had a bad heart, but it wasn't because he smoked, it was because of asbestosis.
Right. And he tried a trial medication through Mayo Clinic and it ruined his heart. It took his heart from working fine to he only had 17% of it working.
Yeah.
And when he died, they contacted my mom within hours and demanded that she send back any remaining medication.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of rude of them.
They wanted to uh, dispose of it properly.
Right. Right. But they
That's
could have
like,
waited,
yeah, that's like this new medication that I'm on. It's a biologic. meaning it affects the body at a biological level. So, your diabetes supplies and syringes and stuff like that, you can put in a milk jug, tape it up, and write what's on it, and the trash company will still take it. You can't do that with biologics at all. Last week, I spent all flipping week on the phone. I called police. I called fire, the fire station. I called the county. I called the state police. I called every pharmacy in the area. Every flipping one of them. Nobody will take it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these things once they're empty. Anybody else have a clue?
No.
Good job, Kendra. I'm still trying to figure it out. I called the doctor that prescribed it. He's like, I don't know. Oh, I've even called my doctor's offices, my primary care. Nope. My pulmonologist, he's going to see if they can take it. So if they can take it, great. I'll hold on to it till I go see him. It's so irritating.
It is.
I've called the hospital, Kirsten. Yes. I have literally exhausted every single entity that I could think of. Doctor's offices, hospitals. We only have 2 hospitals in the area. Yeah, well, they couldn't link this. Apparently, it was a new strain of lung cancer, or a fairly new strain, so they couldn't definitively link it to anything. But my own semi-educated opinion is that it was probably exposure to something, since they were all born in the same family, raised in the same family, lived in the same places.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Yeah, we had Love Canal in Missouri. Okie dokie, Kim, I'll do that. Thank you. I mean, every pharmacist that I've talked to in this area, they're like, no, we can't do that. And I understand why it has to be disposed of properly, because it's a biological agent and you don't want biological agents in the wild.
Right.
Just makes
Right.
sense.
But they should offer some way of discarding it, you know?
Well, see, that's why I called our little Podunk police and fire. And then I called Fayetteville's, because it's like, Johnson is 600-700, and Fayetteville is 300,000, I think. So I thought, big difference. No, I haven't tried a rheumatologist. Yeah, them prescribing them seems to be completely different than being able to dispose of the syringes and whatnot. Yeah, my dad got his fiberglass from working in a factory too. Yes, I did try. I tried our trash pickup, and they're like, no, we can't take that. And then I tried Fayetteville Recycling. And they're like, no, 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 we can't take that. Okay. I'll just sit on it till somebody can. Well, see, that's the whole thing. They did give me a disposal procedure. I have to put it in a sharps box. They just didn't tell me what to do with the sharps box.
Oh, wow.
Well, it would make sense, Nessa, that they would do, because the syringes, like from chemo and whatnot, those have to be disposed of way properly. Yeah, that's what they said about doctors too, Kirsten. No, I've told everybody these would be in a sharps box. There would be no exposure to anyone whatsoever, because I have a sharps box sitting on my kitchen counter.
Right.
There you go. People are just like, oh, anybody will pay. No, they won't. That was my frustrating week last week anyway. So on to better and brighter things. Yes, I did call the health department, them too. I had a list. That's what I do when I'm in a jam and stuck. It's like, okay, let's make a list.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Obviously, I am, Sally. But now the pharmacy that sent it to me was very frank about it. They were like, this cannot be disposed of. You can't dispose of it with your insulin supplies. It must be disposed of in a sharps box. Well, they don't tell you who takes your sharp box once it's full.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Apparently, I am the only person in the entire world taking this medication. Maybe the fact that I live in Arkansas. I'm tempted to mail it to my daughter if I didn't think we both get into all kinds of trouble. Tempted to mail it to Missouri so she can just take it to Barnes Hospital. I know they take it because we used to have to take my grandma's stuff to them. So, I don't know. I'll find someone, either that or I will, just tell, well, since you dispense it, you need to dispose of it.
Okay.
Tracy, I believe she sent all the packages out now.
I sure will, Tracy. I will get you the tracking number. I haven't sent it yet because I want to add something to it. But
my bad.
Does this look right for the row 5 is where you do the single crochet into the first 2 single crochets and then treble in the front loops of the next 2.
Yep.
So
That's right.
Does that look right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if you are on row 5,
that would be great if I could walk, Dee. Hey, I have seriously thought about taking it to the red. we've got a couple of blood banks around here. I've seriously thought about taking it in there and just dropping it off and getting out of there.
All right, rule 5 says after you turn and change colors, you chain 1, single crochet in the first 2 single crochets, treble in the front loops of the next 2 single crochets 2 rows below, and then you single crochet in the next 4 in front loops only, and then you start the repeat of the treble in the next 2 single crochets 2 rows down. So your repeat would be the treble in the 2 single crochets 2 rows down, and then 4 single crochets in the front loops only of the next single crochets. Hold on, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it's 2 and 4.
Right, but it's saying single crochet in the next 4 in front loops only of the next 2 single crochets. I think they kind of just ran that all in one instead of separating it. So
yeah,
the 2 trebles, and then 4 single crochets front loop only, and then 2 trebles 2 rows below, and 4 single crochets in front loops only, and you do that all the way down, guys.
Yep.
Right, they might turn it into some kind of a threat or something if you did that, Paula, if you just put it on the desk and then left.
Yeah.
Yeah, why couldn't your doctor put it in the bio bin?
I don't know. Why couldn't I just take in my sharps container and they dispose of it with theirs?
Right. Kendra said she only did regular single crochets, not front loop.
Yeah, because you're dropping down 2 rows. You don't need the front loop thing.
All right, so here's Kendra's again. I'm not sure. Would the front loops only just be so that the stitch comes out a little bit and is even with the treble stitches? I kind of like Kendra's where it looks like a box.
Yeah, that's the way it's actually supposed to look.
And Kirsten, what row was it that you said the mistake was on? I'm going to write it on the pattern here.
Oh, that's just where rows 12 through 14.
Yeah.
And then the next one is rows 13 through 48.
Right.
So it's 12 through 14 and 15 through 48.
Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Mimi, yes, I will get this pattern put it in an envelope and sent out to you ASAP. Actually, Mimi, would you like me to make it bigger print for you since you're trying to rest your eyes? The trebles go in the front loops, but the 4 singles she just did regular. Okay.
Yeah.
This thing works up pretty fast. I don't think it's going to take us forever, really, to get it done.
Why did they charge you a tariff?
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense if it came from California.
That is weird. I just hope that tariff thing doesn't get so far out of hand that people start having to go without things that they really need.
Yeah, well, you know it's going to, because it's going to affect the price of our medications.
Right.
Because not all of my medications are manufactured in the U.S.
And actually, up until a few years ago, I didn't realize how much stuff that we rely on is made out of the country.
Yep.
And we went through that thing of only buy from the U.S. only. And then when you start looking into it, there's not a whole lot that you can get from the U.S.
That's great in principle, not great in practice.
Right.
But yeah, let's not go to politics.
Right. Oh.
Oh, Wool Warehouse is a no-go anymore, huh, Nessa? Well, that sucks. Well, it may be circumstances beyond their control, Kim. If they import their stuff and they get charged tariffs, then they just divide it across the board, I guess.
How many of us are working on the rug? I know Kirsten has hers done already.
Well, I don't know. Those triples don't. Maybe it's just because I'm trying to crochet too loose. They look too tall. Maybe.
Irina put up a notice that her prices are going up $2 per cake.
Well, they've got to pass it on somehow,
Yeah.
you know.
All right, when I get this second treble done, I'll hold mine up and show it again and see if I'm doing it right. Okay. There's mine again. Oh, yeah. Look
Yeah,
at that.
that's right.
I like that. And here's the back of it. It just looks like stripes. So you could probably use it on either side if you needed to or wanted to.
Yeah.
Unless you're going to put those things that make it so the rug don't slide. So is everybody happy with how their rug is turning out so far? Welcome back, Dee. I'm happy with mine. When we do these crochet alongs, would it be easier for you guys if me or Paula had our cameras pointing at our hands? Or are you okay with us just working together on them? Oh, Kendra, I like that idea. Turn it into a dog bed. Yeah, I like that.
I'll see if my cats will deign it royal enough for them.
Uh-oh. They got to have royalty, huh?
That's what they act like. They are royalty, you know.
So my oldest daughter come over and painted my living room for me yesterday.
Oh, that was nice.
I have been wanting it done for years, you know. And I wanted a light gray paint. Well, she painted her bedroom with this same paint, and this is what was left over. And in her bedroom, the walls are a dark gray now. But since she put them on my living room walls, it's almost like a baby blue.
Huh.
It's so strange how paint looks different, you know.
Well, what color was she covering in her bedroom?
White, and it was drywall where my living room is brown paneling.
There you go. That's why.
Thanks, Kendra. I was so excited. Oh my gosh, I it's it's funny how the little things in life excite me anymore, you know?
Doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Any type of gesture works.
Right. Well, when I was raising my kids, it was we're not getting new furniture and new carpet till the kids are grown. Well, then the
Uh,
kids grew, and then I had grandkids. So then it was like, nope, it's gonna wait till after they grow. So now I just said, heck with it. I want it. We're getting it.
yep. Ugh. Adulting. That's a bad word.
Right?
Bye bye, Sally.
Bye, Sally. Have a good day. Thanks for coming. Um, Paula, do you still have the link for that bag?
What bag?
The bag we're doing next?
No, that wasn't me. That
Or you didn't write it down?
no.
All right, I'll go back and
What?
get the link.
Which live was it on?
2 weeks ago.
Okay, I'll get it and then text it to you.
All right. Because I want to put a post up about it so everybody has time to get the supplies that they need.
Well, because since we're hosting the live, we can't click on the links.
Right. Yeah, and if I do a post about it, then everybody can post on the link.
Yeah.
And go right to the pattern and figure out what supplies they need.
Yep, yep. Oh, come on, really? I don't think it's the less expectations, Dee. I think it's the more realistic expectations we have. Because when you're young, anything is possible.
All right, at the end of row 5, it says repeat to the last 2 single crochets and then single crochet in last 2.
Yep.
and then you turn your rug and single crochet, and then single crochet in each stitch across.
Yep.
So it's looking like you're going to do 2 rows of the same color, and then you're switching to the other color. Beth says, has anyone ever done the love language quiz? I actually find that very helpful dealing with people in my family. Beth, I've never heard of it.
Yes, but you have to have the other members of your family willing to do it alongside you. Oh no, Kendra. Oh Lord. That doesn't even sound like fun.
Well, that's neat, Beth. I might have to look into that. Hi, Cynthia Bailey.
Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Tell your son we said hello. Oh goodness. So is anybody else working on anything besides the rug? What are you working on, Dee? I know you've got like 12 different projects going at once. You're the one that doubled or tripled the size there, Dee. But that is going to be so gorgeous when you're done.
So anybody got anything interesting going on right now? I can't wait to get this rug done. I got a couple squares I'm looking at for my friendship Afghan squares. So I need to decide which one of them I'm going to do and what yarn I'm going to use.
Oh my goodness, Kinder, I'd shoot myself in the foot before I'd do that. Sweet. No, 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 no. Because I started the mosaic too, and I am on the second section now.
What yarn are you using for yours?
Premier Gradient and Premier Just Yarn.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing the one iteration of it, just the one. And no, no, no.
Dee says she's on section 6. Nessa says, I have to work on the first project that is on my loom. Oh, was there any more info for the squares for Joe's son, ex-husband? 12 by 12 squares, acrylic yarn, any pattern, any color, and they are all getting sent to Jessica. Jessica's going to put them together and then give them to Zach and Willie. And she's also gathering an extra square to do an Afghan to auction off, which all proceeds will go to Zach. Kendra asked Paula how your cat blanket's coming along.
Not bad. It's gotten so big now that it's too hot to work on it, because when I try to work on it, it covers me up. It's like, no, not with temperatures in the hundreds. No, I'm not going to be working on that until it cools off just a little bit. 3 squares, 12 by 12. Yes, Nessa. Oh my goodness. Ah. Owie, owie.
Yes, Nessa. Total of 3 squares, 12 by 12.
Yeah, this is why I jumped on the road project so quickly. Cool. Tell her to do good at school.
Nessa says she's working on the road trip blanket cowl, the Halloween sparkle stitch mix blanket cowl, and the Sadar Halloween blanket cowl, and 2 pattern tests. That's a lot of crochet.
I wonder sometimes when these people sleep.
Right.
We are up to 20. For the friendship blanket. That the Afghan will be 5x4.
Yes, Ness, I do have yarn that I'm working on this week. As soon as we get a list of everybody's names and addresses and a PayPal for the shipping, all that yarn can go out. Kendra, originally it was set up that all squares were to be made with Joe's yarn, but there's a couple people that said they're using their yarn.
I'm going to use my yarn because, yeah, there's no reason to, you know, why should I pay you to ship me a single skein of yarn when I've got buku skeins here?
Right.
And just, you know.
I think it was a good idea at first, thinking that you could use Joe's yarn, but I think it would be different if Joe hand dyed it or spun it, you know?
Yeah.
But this is just yarn that Joe purchased or won.
Tracy, it's very exciting when they first go off. Well, you can either use your own yarn or you can pay Diana to ship you some of Joe's yarn.
Right.
That's an individual choice, Dee.
Right. And actually, Jessica is the one in charge of that. So for that kind of question, I would just ask her. I don't know if this will drop her channel or not, but oops.
Hello, Miss Michelle.
It probably didn't drop her channel, did it?
No.
Hi, Michelle. But yeah, Jessica SMC is the one to get the details for. She's supposed to have a list to me today of everyone that wants yarn sent to them.
Dee, could you drop Jessica's channel? You're the only mod that's here.
Right. All right, guys, it is 2:00. Kaylin has to go to work, so it is baby time.
I'll call you later.
Yeah. Give me a call later.
So, well, let's see if Dee can get Jessica SMC's link posted. You know, one of these days you're going to have to bring her in so she can, like, commune with her titis, with her aunties. My kids used to call their aunties their titis. Don't know.
Yep, I will bring her in for sure. Oh, all right. There you go. There's Jessica's link to her channel.
Thank you, Kirsten.
Good job, Dee. Yes, Nessa. 12 by 12 and 20 squares.
For the Friendship Afghan.
Yep. And I will be working on the list of all that this week also, since Friday I'm taking the last load of the kids' things to their moms. So I will have time to work on what I need to.
Yay.
So, all right. Everyone have a wonderful day, a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday Makes. Art with Connie is having an auction tonight. Kirsten or Dee, can you drop her link to her video for the auction? Joe had picked out some of her drawings that she really liked, and Connie turned them into cards. So she's going to sell sets of cards and single cards, and all proceeds goes to Zach, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight, I believe. And don't forget about Wanda's mystery boxes. You will not regret getting a mystery box from her. They are amazing.
Yes, they are. I got one. I was not disappointed.
No, I got a couple of them. All right,
So
you guys.
I got two.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
take care, and
Love
we
y'all.
will see you on the YouTube streets.
Bye-bye.
Bye.